We would like to provide you some information today, and hopefully we'll feel up to answering any questions afterwards. We would appreciate it if you would let us grieve privately. We are tired and need to rest. On November 16th, 2006, Jonathon was a U.S. Army veteran, and 3 of the American citizens, Joshua Muntz, John Young, Paul Rubin, and the Austrian citizen and veteran Bert Nussbaumer, were all working for Crescent Security in Iraq. And they were kidnapped while guarding a convoy of trucks for their military, the Italian military. On January 4th, 2007, we watched a video of John, and that video was dated December 2006, showing John and the others. That was the last we saw of Jonathon. As you know, the bodies of the other 4 Crescent employees were recovered in Basra of southern Iraq in March of this year. They were returned to the United States along with the bodies of Ronald Withrow, another American contractor kidnapped in Iraq in January 2007. Yesterday, April 23rd, we were notified by government officials that my son, Jonathon, was identified as the 6th body recovered in Basra area of southern Iraq. We have no other information on the recovery process or the time of or case of death. Our plan is to bring John's body back to Buffalo area, where we'll have a funeral service. At this time, arrangements are not finalized, but we will inform you via the website, www.freecote.com, and we'll give you sufficient time to look at that. Questions that we have been asked the most is how we manage and how we get through this. You have constantly heard me talk about our faith, not of an unknown high power, but of God Almighty. He is how we gotten through this. He has been there for us just as he has promised. In addition to our belief in God, we have been surrounded by relatives, friends, even strangers who have kept Jonathon and our family in their prayers. We could probably keep you here for hours telling you the stories about how this situation has touched others. Even those who have fallen away from their faith or others of different faiths. Our family and friends, and yes, even strangers, have been there for us. They have supported us, at times fed us, kept us company when we needed it, and for all they've done, we thank them from the bottom of our heart. We'd like to send our appreciation to our U.S. military forces who assisted in recovering Jonathon's body and the others. Also to remember the members of the FBI and DEA who assisted in the ordeal for our family. We'd also like to thank Dean Bork, a friend of Christopher's and Jonathon's, who was kind enough to create the Free Cote website, which most of you have viewed. Again, we will be posting arrangements for the wake and the memorial service on that site. And at this time, we'll be glad to take questions.